The unmarked videotape lay forgotten in an old cardboard box in the attic, surrounded by dust and memories of a time long past. I almost didn't notice it until a strange chill swept through the room, as if urging me to dust off the relic. My heart raced with a curious excitement as I dusted off the old VCR and inserted the tape. Expecting to see a glimpse of my childhood or perhaps my parents' wedding, what flickered on screen was something entirely different, my future. I was standing in a room I didn't recognize, the walls adorned with strange symbols, and there was something sinister lurking just out of frame. The air felt heavy with a sense of impending dread, as if the future was reaching out to pull me in. In the days that followed, the images haunted me. My sleep was plagued with nightmares of those symbols and the unseen presence I could almost feel breathing down my neck. In an attempt to decipher the message hidden within the tape, I delved into research, consulting with historians and occult experts. None could explain the bizarre symbols or the eerie presence, except for one elderly man who whispered a warning about a cult that dabbled in dark rituals, claiming they could manipulate fate itself. The room in the video, he said, was a place of convergence where past and future blurred, where the horrors of one's destiny could be twisted. Determined to prevent the grim future that the tape seemed to spell out for me, I embarked on a journey to find this room. It was a race against time, as each day brought me closer to the moment captured on tape. My search led me to an abandoned building on the outskirts of town, a once grand mansion now crumbling and forgotten. As I stepped inside, the symbols from the tape greeted me from the walls, and the air was thick with a foreboding energy. I could feel the presence from the video, now palpable and menacing, lurking in the shadows. As I stood in the center of the room, the symbols began to glow, and the air grew cold. The realization hit me like a thunderclap: this was a ritual to summon something dark, and I was the intended vessel. Panic surged through me, but I knew I had to act swiftly. With the knowledge I'd gathered, I began to disrupt the symbols, tearing them from the walls and chanting a counter-ritual I'd learned. The presence shrieked in rage, the room shaking violently, and then, with a final burst of energy, everything went still. The tape had shown my future, but now I had rewritten it, narrowly escaping the horror that awaited. As I stepped back into the light of day, I vowed never to let curiosity lead me down such a dark path again.